Hello students, today we are going to discuss how to draw different images in PHP. Now for creating images or graphics in PHP requires library. This library is known as GD library. GD is an open source code library for dynamic creation of images by the programmers. GD creates PNG, JPEG, and GIF images among other formats. GD is commonly used to generate charts, graphics, thumbnails, and most anything else on the fly. Now, in this tutorial, I am going to teach you two methods to create the image. Now, for this, in the first method, first I will discuss an function called as image create. Now you have to remember one thing that whenever you are going to use any image related function, it always start with the name image. So the first function that we will be requiring is the image create. Now as is shown in the particular screen, it will require two parameters, that is width and height. And this image create function is an inbuilt function in PHP which is used to create a new image. And this particular function returns the blank image of the given size. Now the next function that I want you to consider is the image color allocate. Now this particular function is used to allocate a color for an image. This particular function requires four parameters. First one is the image, second is the second, third and fourth parameters are the RGB color code. Means first is red, green and blue. So here you can put in the values from 0 to 255 for creating different type of colors as we usually do when we write the HTML color codes. So with this background, let us take one simple example of creating the image on fly. So first thing, like I have already told you, first I will be using the image create function. So say suppose I want to create an image of size 200 width and 200 height. So I will create one variable im is equals to image create, and inside the brackets I will write 200 comma 200. So this image create function will create an image of size 200 by 200 and return it to the variable im. If for some reasons the image is not created, then we want that some sort of error message should be displayed. So for that I will be using one inbuilt function of PHP called as die. So this die, you can write one string message inside this, like here I have written cannot initialize graphics. So this will ensure that if something is wrong, then the error message will be displayed. So hence I have written here, if image is not created, then I want that or die. Okay, so this is the first step to create the image on fly. Now the next step that I am going to do is that assign the color. Now let us use the function that I have already discussed with you, image color allocate. So here, as I have already explained to you, the first parameter will be the image resource. So we have already created the im variable. So the here first input will be the im variable, and then say suppose I want this image to be of color red. So I will put here in the r value 255, then comma 0 0. So this will create the color red, and I will be storing this in the variable $red. So this is how you will be creating the image. Now say suppose I want to display this particular image. So what I can do is that I have to use yet another function. Now say suppose, like I already told you, that certain image formats are supported by GD library. So for this example I will be using the PNG format. So I will use the function image PNG. Now what this function does is that it outputs a PNG image to either the browser or a file. So here what I will be writing is that image PNG. Inside the bracket, if I just write here $im and close the bracket, then this particular image will be just displayed to the browser. But say suppose I want to save this file to the hard disk, then I will put here the second parameter, comma, image1.png. Here image1.png is nothing but the name of the file which I want to store on my hard disk. So this image will be stored in my folder in which my PHP file is stored. So this is the method to save the file to the hard disk. And it is always a good practice that after creation of the image you should also destroy it, because if the image is being created, then memory is being used by that particular image. So for after doing all this work, the last statement of this program should always consist on one function called as image destroy. And what this actually does is that it destroys the image. And due to this, what will happen, it will free any memory associated with this image. So finally I will write here image destroy and inside the bracket $im. Now say suppose if I just save this and run my program, then you can see I do not see any output. So for seeing the output on my web browser, I have to write one more thing. But prior to that, first let me show you that whether the image is being saved on my hard disk or not. So if I go back to the folder in which my PHP file is there, so here you can see image1.png file is created. Now how to display this in web browser? So what I have to do is that just use the echo statement, and within the echo statement I will be using the HTML img tag and src will be the image1.png. Remember we have saved our file with this name image1.png. So if I save this and again run this, then you can see here now the image is being displayed. So this is the first method to save your file to the hard disk and display it on the web browser. Now moving ahead, I will show you that say suppose in case you decide that you don't want to save it, just create the file and display it on the web browser. Then the second method, so here again I will be using the image create function to create my blank image of 200 by 200 size, and then I will be creating the color allocation. Say suppose again I just want to create one red color image file, and here now I will be using the second type of format, that is the JPEG format. So here say suppose I will write image JPEG and inside the bracket I will use $im. Okay, now note here I am not giving the second parameter which I had given in the first method. So what will happen by this command is that once you close the program, you won't see the saved image. So this will just display it on the web browser. And remember the last line should be the image destroy. Now let us save this and run the file. So see here no output is displayed. So to display this image, what you have to do is that you have to use the header function. Now what this header function does is that it tells a web browser that content of this file is the image file and the format is the JPEG file. So here I will be writing header, and within the brackets I will write within single quotes content type colon image slash JPEG. So if I was saving it with the PNG format, then here instead of JPEG I would be writing PNG. Then single quote, close the bracket. Now again save this and run the PHP file. So here you can see now the image is displayed. Remember, the difference between first method and second method is that in first method your file is saved to the hard disk, and in the second method we are just displaying the image on the fly and the image is not saved on the hard disk. So these are the two methods to create the image and save the image in PHP.